Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm my brother Rob. We are finishing up back attacks here at the Academy this month. So I wanted to show one more thing for you guys. So once you are on your partner's back and you have a standard kind of seatbelt control, the hands are always going to come up to the neck because the primary attack is always going to be the choke, right? So we're going to go with that grip on the knuckle line here, grabbing the outside of the hand for control. Ultimately though, we're going to switch to the wrist control and then wrist control. So basically we have a Kimura grip here. Now, I highly recommend that if you're going to try this method to get to the Kimura control here, that we switch while we're sitting up, right? Otherwise, once we fall and then we try to switch to this side, it's going to be hard because his head's going to be in the way. Otherwise, your primary method's always going to be go ahead, control that bottom hand, fall to the weak side, and once we fall to the weak side, we pull the arm out, we bring it across, we create a frame against the neck, we go back to the wrist control and come back to our own wrist control. Once we have these controls here, I'm going to put my foot on his hip, start to scoot him away a little bit and curl that foot up. So that way he's not getting past my bottom hook. Here's where we start to run into a problem. I wouldn't say number one, but one of the most common attacks from this position is to try to throw the leg over the head and start going for the armbar. However, the problem is he's always going to anticipate that. And so as soon as I throw this over, he's going to catch my ankle. He's going to shove it to the ground and he's going to start to come up on his knees. And the chances of actually finishing the arm from that position is going to be very, very tough, right? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a little stop-off point. Here at our academy, we call it jump the shoulder, right? And we can do this from the guard. But from the back position, once I fall, okay, I start getting in position, getting my Kimura grip going here. I'm not going to swing this straight over. I'm actually just going to bring it over his shoulder, okay? If I need to hip out a little bit, I can. But ultimately, what I'm doing is going to cross my feet. From here, I'm not going to try to go from the armbar from this position. I'm going to sit up by pushing him away with my legs. Yep. And then from here, it depends. If he doesn't connect his hands, then I'll put the leg over the head, fall back to the armbar. But usually, if the guy's good, he's going to connect his hands, and we're here. So it just kind of depends on the configuration of the legs, right? I can bring this leg over, fall to the head, and finish with the armbar. Or the one other option we can do, guys, is once we're here, control the bottom hand, fall to the weak side, get my Kimura grip, jump the shoulder, lock my feet, and when I go to sit up, all right, his hands are, if it's on the outside, I'll grab my own shin, foot to the hip, slide around, lock that triangle, and then start to attack this arm, okay? So those are just a couple of options to do when you're trying to attack the weak side or the underhook side and you want to go for that armbar. Don't go for it while you're laying down. Sit up with it by jumping the shoulder and then attacking for whatever that is you want to do, whether it's the armbar, the reverse triangle, whatever that is, right? But if you enjoyed it, guys, if you did, like the video. We appreciate it. Subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll check you out on the next one.